place your bets. It's now time for birthday blackjack.
I also like to live dangerously.
Yes, welcome back to Waffle Box, episode 172. Before the break, we asked you the question, what is the most obnoxious bird? And of course, the answer is the penguin. Now, we're moving on. Well, it's like, well, look at me, I'm a bird. Can you fly? No. Fuck you, penguin. Fuck you.
I'm not even sure penguins are part of the avian family, but okay.
They're a flightless bird. That's what they're described as.
Yeah, well, that is what they're described as. I don't think they're part of the avian family, but I could be wrong. I'm definitely no zoologist.
It's like a fish that can't swim. It's useless.
Well, as opposed to a fish that can fly. Anyways, I would have said a woodpecker, but okay.
Woodpeckers are annoying. I don't know if they're obnoxious, but I'm not gonna argue. It's that time for this week's birthday blackjack, October 30th edition. And if you haven't played this game before, how this game works is I'm going to give you 5 celebrities that celebrate their birthday on this very day, and you have to guess how old they are now, and your overall score is decided by your margin of error. Example, if a celebrity is turning 53 and you guess 57, you're 4 years out, so you score 4 points. And the whole name of the game is to try to keep your score at 21 or below, hence the blackjack component.
Yeah.
Also, as Kush used beautifully last week, if you do get the age spot on,
Perfect.
you get to -5 your score as well. So it's amazing.
Dude, I had my greatest game ever last week.
I think you're on like a streak of like 3 or 4 in a row.
4 in a row now.
Overall record 14 and 20.
We're still just trying to get to 50% now. Like, we've lost that many games and the year is almost that over. So yeah, we're just trying to get to 50%. And hopefully tonight is 5 in a row.
By the way, this week's birthday blackjack is brought to you by Starchild from Frost Beer Works, 6% IPA. Give it a whirl. It doesn't taste like anything. What the fuck is...
It doesn't taste like anything? Like, not even like... It doesn't just... Like nothing? Like, what is it, rice cake of beer?
Yeah, it's...
Is it a seltzer? What is it?
No, it's an IPA. It says a Starchild IPA with New Zealand hops.
And it doesn't taste like an IPA? Maybe
New Zealand, your hops suck.
I am not a fan of IPAs. But, yeah.
Nothing. I'm getting nothing.
To have one that tastes like nothing might be something. I don't know.
It's liquid. That's how I would describe this beer. It's a liquid.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Anyway, right, Kush. So when I was doing the research for this week's birthday blackjack, I gotta be honest, not many really cool people born on October 30th.
Okay.
So good luck. Good. That's all I'm gonna say. You ready? You ready to play along?
I'm ready to do what I can, sir.
Let's go with contestant number 1.
Number 1.
Bush frontman, i.e. he was a frontman of the band Bush, and former husband to Gwen Stefani.
Oh, word.
Mr. Gavin Rossdale.
Fascinating. I have no idea who that is. I know Gwen Stefani. I know Gwen Stefani is like 50 now. She's not the subject we're talking about, though, but that helps me gauge.
Well, I'll give you one more clue then.
Oh, thank you. Please.
So Gavin Rossdale, in his solo music career, wrote a really good song called Adrenaline, which appeared on the original Vin Diesel Triple X soundtrack.
Okay.
So that's kind of giving you a little... Well, it kind of gives you the era, maybe, that he was...
It's definitely, yeah, again, just doesn't do anything extra after Gwen Stefani. So
Okay.
That's okay.
So what's your guess?
I'm going to say this gentleman whose name I've already forgotten is 52.
Gavin Rossdale. 52.
Mm-hmm.
Gavin Rossdale is actually 59. So that gets you score 7. Not considering you have no fucking idea who the guy is. It's not bad. It's not bad stuff.
Could have been worse.
Here's one you should know.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Former professional wrestler, i.e. he retired and then came out of retirement and is now still doing his thing. Mr. Adam Copeland, a.k.a. Edge. Not the U2 guitarist, the professional wrestler. With gorgeous grey hair, much like what Kush is wearing now if you're watching the YouTube version.
I did feel like the wig is sort of Edge-esque. A shame I'm not built cut like him, otherwise I'd just be doing this shirtless. Anyway, Edge, Adam Copeland. He's in Highlander 4, by the way, the Highlander Endgame.
We just can't stop talking about Highlander on this show.
No, man, it's a great show. It's a great show, great franchise. Stalling for time. Edge, I believe, is 50. I'm going to say 50.
You think he's turning the big 5-0?
He's still a young guy, but, like you said, he's up there.
Unfortunately, you are a year out. He is 51. But it's not bad. That takes your score up to 8.
Okay. Yeah.
A lot of wiggle room. All right, let's go to number 3.
Number 3.
Number 3.
American actor and comedian Kevin Pollak.
Okay.
You know Kevin Pollak?
I know Kevin Pollak, not personally, obviously, but yeah, very funny dude. I haven't seen him in about a decade. He was actually doing a podcast that, for some reason, was one of like the first original programs Hulu licensed. They weren't licensing it as a Hulu original. He was on like iTunes and all that other shit still, but like you could catch his show on Hulu when they had nothing. Hulu used to have nothing. Anyways, Kevin Pollak. He's in The Usual Suspects. I believe he's in Casino. He's in a bunch of great movies, just as a random guy. But,
get on with it!
63. Thank you.
Your guess is 63.
63.
Mr. Kevin Pollak is 67 today.
Wow. Okay.
So that moves your score up to 12. Not a bad. No, could be worse.
We're still not out of it. We're still not out of it. We're doing okay, but we're not out.
Now, this is the last one where I'm like, will Kush know who this is? So...
Number 4.
Is host of the game show Cash Cab, Mr. Ben Bailey.
Oh, I know Cash. I know of Cash Cab.
Okay,
I've seen a couple episodes.
it's a great game show. You should watch it if you haven't.
It's fun. They don't do it anymore, I don't believe. And I've heard Ben Bailey in podcasts before. 47.
47. You know what Ben Bailey kind of looks like? Who was the actor that played Casey Jones in the Turtles movies?
Yeah. Elias Koteas.
Kind of looks like him. Kind of, not like identical, but I
see why you say that.
Casey Jones vibes from him.
I get it. It's Polish.
Cricket. Anyway, that is Ben Bailey's actually 54.
Okay.
Which moves you up to you were 7 out.
7 out.
You said 47. Which push up to 19. Not out of it, but it's getting a little bit tense. The butthole is getting a little bit tighter. As we move to the final celebrity.
Number 5.
Hey! Mr. Henry Winkler. The Fonz.
The Fonz.
Double tap, boom, boom. That fucking jukebox. It's all the bitches.
Hey.
He can jump sharks with a motorbike.
Yeah, that is the term. That is where the term "jumping the shark" came from.
Just the facts, ma'am.
Also, Henry Winkler, the Fonz, as opposed to Henry Winkler, is on my Mount Rushmore of fictitious father figures.
I think he'd be a terrible dad.
Yeah, but he was a surrogate father in like the last couple seasons.
I think the Fonz would be an amazing uncle.
Sure.
Dad.
For some of it, that's still a father figure.
All right, we're being pedantic here, but I'm just saying.
The Fonz, Henry Winkler. The Fonz is way older. Henry Winkler is. Oof, damn.
By the way, if you ever see an early movie with Henry Winkler, also starring Sylvester Stallone, I can't remember what it's called, but it's fucking garbage.
Lords of Flatbush.
So bad.
It's pretty weird. It's pretty weird. We can talk about Lords of Flatbush later. I'm gonna say 80.
He's going with 80.
Oh my god, I'm not. He's up.
Henry Winkler is 79, which puts your final score of 20, which means for the 5th time in a row, Cush, you, sir, are a winner.
You win.
I feel so amazing right now.
Wow. Now 15 and 20. You're slowly chipping away.
We've only got 5 weeks left in the year, I think.
No, we've got plenty more than that.
No?
End of October, so
We're
we've got like 2 months. 2 months, so like 8 or 9. See what you still got.
So 8. Yeah. All right. Oh, yo. Like,
look at him. Look at him. Getting too confident now. He's too cocky.
Not too confident, but feeling fucking great, dude. Like that was a make or break moment right there. Like,
also, wasn't Henry Winkler in Arrested Development?
Yes, he was a lawyer.
Yes. He was like the what's that? Oh my god, what's the terrible lawyer from The Simpsons? St. Mutz.
Oh, Lionel Hutz.
Lionel Hutz. There we go.
Yeah,
he was kind of like
the
Lionel Hutz of Arrested Development universe.
He was kind of like Lionel Hutz. Henry Winkler's first performance outside of the Fonz was a little movie called The One and Only, where he played a struggling actor who walked into the wrong door one day for an audition, and then all of a sudden ended up as a professional wrestler. And it's not a good movie. However, like they used they used Henry Winkler's acting abilities. Like, one day I'm this guy, and one day I'm that guy, and I'm gonna be a Nazi here, and then I'm gonna be Gorgeous George this day. Like, but they also like just acknowledged that kayfabe was a thing when that was just very much a no. Doesn't matter what industry you're in. No. And they're just like, no, kid, read the fucking script. You're supposed to do this, then you're supposed to do that. Then you're supposed to do the other thing, and then you're supposed to let the gargantuan win. And he was like, but I didn't feel like that was my character. And anyway, it's a strange movie, but if made the cover of People magazine, and the caption is, "If nobody likes this movie, I may never be able to escape the Fonz." He would escape the Fonz.
Hence why in 2024, whenever I hear Henry Winkler, I go, hey.
By the way, I've
bad that
never heard
was.
a bad thing about Henry Winkler. I hear he's the nicest soul in the world, and if I ever meet him and get to shake his hand, I might start crying.
Well, if you ever watched the Sylvester Stallone documentary, he tells a few stories about Henry Winkler and how much of a nice guy that man is.
Yeah, we did a review for it.
That's correct. Let Sylvester Stallone stay at his house when he was like a struggling actor, and Henry Winkler was like the top of the world. Anyway, so if you was playing along with that celebrity birthday blackjack, let us know the score in the comment section below on the YouTube video, or if you're listening to the audio version, hit us up on Twitter. Not calling it X on my watch at Wafflebox. Let us know your score. But until next week, that wraps up a birthday blackjack.
That's all, folks.
Pay me off, Johnny.